Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know I've been gone for like a week and it's literally because I have been so sick. Like, okay, look at how my neck is swollen. I have tonsillitis. If my voice sounds stupid, you know why. Well, I hope you like the scenery today because we are doing a girl talk. Yep, so a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, I posted on my Instagram for the girlies to send me some questions that you guys wanted me to ask me. I've picked out about 6 or 7 to go through because they're pretty big questions. Like, I picked out a good amount that I feel like I should talk about on here. So yeah, let's get into it. If you see me keep looking down as well, I'm using my iPad to look at the questions. So anyways, let's start with the first one. The first one is dealing with body acceptance / self-love. This one is a big one because I feel like it's so hard for us to like accept ourselves, especially in this day and age. I mean, I feel like any age group has had an experience where they haven't liked themselves, or you know, like they just aren't 100% confident within them, like their bodies. And I feel like I'm a person that definitely has been through that before. I have had, like, there's been years where I have just hated how I looked in the mirror because I'm not exactly like skinny, or like, you know, I'm not giving the girls BBL, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you look in the mirror, sometimes you're like, I wish I was this and I wish I was that. However, let's talk about accepting it, girl. Let's get into it. I'm definitely not perfect. I still have my days where I don't really like the sight of myself, and I feel like everybody has that. Even Kim K, Kylie Jenner, yeah. we all have days where our mind just doesn't like us. But I feel like when it comes to accepting yourself, you have to realize that you are you. You're the only one. Like, Sandra can't be you. Tanisha in the back can't be you. You can't be Tanisha and you can't be Sandra. You have to be yourself. And once you realize that you are the only person that can be you, you have to realize that loving yourself is the only option in this life. Like, if you don't love yourself, you'll realize how much years you've wasted trying to fit into this norm or trying to look a certain way. Because at the end of the day, it's so not important. And if you're worried about other people loving you, girl, you need to love yourself. The people who are supposed to love you will come with self-love. If you've ever looked back where you've had maybe your darkest moments, you realize that some people that have come into your life were not good at all, because negativity attracts negativity. Just like most times, positivity attracts positivity. Self-love as well is such a process. It's not something you're gonna wake up in the morning and say, yes, this is it, this is me. As much as we all want it, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. I feel like starting with things like looking in the mirror and saying, I'm beautiful, I look beautiful today, and not just saying it in your head but saying it out loud. Say, wow, I am cute, I am very pretty today, I'm perfect. Like, noticing those things and saying that to yourself in the mirror, it's kind of like tricking your brain in a way to think, actually, yeah, I'm that girl. You know, I'm that girl. Like, dealing with body acceptance is such a big thing that you also have to accept the fact that everybody has their own journey. I can sit here and tell you to step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 because it may have worked for me, but for you it might be completely different, and that is completely fine as well. Oh, I wish my waist was skinnier. Why do you want your waist to be skinnier? And don't come at me with, oh, I want to look like her, because there you go again. You're not talking about you, you're talking about them in the back, and they're not valid. They're not valid in your journey to accepting yourself. The key phrase in here is yourself, because accepting things is about you. Simple as that. It's so hard, and For people, it's different. As I said, like for me, a lot of things came from starting to not wear makeup as much. I realized that, yo, I'm still a hot girl without it. Like, I'm not saying I depended on makeup, but things like that really boosted my confidence. Like, actually, I'm cute. And I just feel like it's just so important for you to just look at you and say, here's the thing. You look like this, and I'm gonna work with it. Because I'm the only one that's giving the girls what the girls need. Yeah. But no, like, okay, don't get me wrong. If you want to go to the gym, or you want to cut a few pounds, or you want to start eating healthier and drinking more water, do it. Take care of yourself. That's another thing that comes with self-love. Taking care of yourself and really thinking about how your body reacts to things and how your body is also a form of self-love. Taking in things that are positive, that only do your body good as well, will of course add on to your self-love, because you can look at yourself and be like, I'm treating my body correct. It don't matter how I look, my body is great. I'm killing it, you know? I just feel like, honestly, it's such a journey, but the journey starts with you. It'll start with me shouting to you to love yourself. The wake-up call will come when you're gonna say, bro, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of not liking the way I am. I'm tired of looking in the mirror and wanting to cry. And you will turn and say to yourself, listen, this is the day we will start to accept, love, cherish ourselves before it's too late. Because I promise you, if you keep living like that, you will look back and think, I wasted so many years of my life worrying about how I looked, than just worrying about being myself and having a good time and just loving myself. Let's go on to the next one. Advice you would give to your younger self. Woo child. Advice I would give: stop listening to what people have to say. I think such a big chunk of my life was ruled with people's opinions and what people thought they had the right to say about me or say to me. I think my mind was so cluttered with, you look like this and I don't like you because of this and duh. I was trying so hard to impress people, and that's why, as I said before, it kind of links in with the body acceptance, because I look back at myself back then and think, I wish you had just loved yourself, girl, because you would have had such a better time when you were younger. Like, my advice honestly is just be yourself. Stop changing for people. Like, girl, people are boring. Let's be real. Follow your dreams. Keep pursuing your dreams, no matter how big, rambunctious they may seem. Keep following them, because if Tom, Dick, and Harry can also get it, then so can I. Never stop dreaming, and when you're older, you'll notice that it's one of your favorite sayings. Dream. Full stop. Keep dreaming. The dream doesn't stop. Once you accomplish one, you hop on to the next, no matter what. It's just take care of your mind. You know, take care of your mind. No matter how stupid you may feel for feeling a certain way or whatever, take care of your brain. Sit down and just think, Vanessa, relax. Stop rushing to get things done. Stop rushing to do this, that, and the next. Stop rushing to impress others and sit down and take care of yourself. As I said, I also wasted so much time in my life wondering, what if? Or she's doing that. Oh, he said this, so I need to change that. No. You're only young. You're only young. Growing up also makes me realize, or you guys realize too, that life is way too short. As a younger, you may think that you know, time was going slow, but girl, the time is quick. But it's okay. It's okay. That was a really good question. Thank you for who sent this in, because my younger self is cute and she needed to be tall. Okay, how to deal with hate. Love you, by the way. I love you too. Please, I'm hoping you remember that you sent this in. I love you too. How to deal with hate. I don't get much hate. Fingers crossed, top wood. I don't know what's the other sayings, but I have had, obviously, like, I used to get mildly bullied back in the day, and like people saying things to me. So how to deal with hate is let it go through one ear and go through the next. And for me, saying that, it sounds very hypocritical, because don't get me wrong, back then I used to sit and ponder on it and let it ruin my day. Of course I did. But honestly, you have to just realize that people in this world can be very cruel, and cruel people are usually lonely and boring and jealous and filled with hate. A lot of the time, haters come from a place of jealousy where they kind of maybe want something from you, or so like somebody be like, ugh, you're so ugly, but like when they go home they'll literally stalk your Instagram account. So it's like, girl, why do you want to see my face so much if I'm so ugly? Or they'll be like, you're so fat, or you're so skinny, but like a couple years down the line they kind of look the way you used to look. Like, you know what I mean? It's always from a place of deep-rooted jealousy that they may not notice now, but I promise you it is. Yeah, it is. So dealing with hate, if you're talking about online, block them, remove them, put them in the bin, and wipe your hands clean. Because let's be honest, online, girl, throw them away. In person, turn a blind eye. I don't promote cussing people, but I mean, if you have to, don't let other people's issues affect your life as a perfect individual that you are. Who said? Who said? Who said that? Not me. But thank you so much for that question. The next question is, I want to start YouTube / social media in general, but I'm scared. Any advice? Coming to you from an account with 49 subscribers. I have 2 videos up already. I've got 700 plus followers on Instagram, 400 plus on TikTok. Just start it. You don't need to have a following to start off with. You don't need to have a professional setup yet in the beginning. Just begin. If you took a picture outside and you love it and you say, oh, I might Instagram this, or oh, I want to Instagram this, but it don't look like the other girl's picture, post it. You post it and you promote it to heck. You promote it to everybody that you know. You send it to your friend, you post it on your story, you add your hashtags, you do what you need to do. Social media, at the end of the day, social media, it's not that deep. I'm gonna tell you now, it's not that serious. Post it. Like, anybody that knows me personally can vouch for me that I've been wanting to do this for so long. I know that I'm actually kind of in the swing of things. I just wonder, why was I so worried? Don't get me wrong, like, consistency for me is something that I do worry about, because I want to be as consistent as possible for you guys. But in general, like editing, I picked that up quite quickly. I watched tutorials on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I have a ring light, but I had that before. You know what I mean? Like, you could have, as long as you have a light, as long as you have something to record, turn it on. We're so caught up in watching people with perfect content that we don't realize that people with perfect content, most of them started from using their phone. I use my phone, no shame about it. You have something to say? Yeah, like, stop focusing on giving perfect content and start focusing on making content that makes you happy, or that is perfect to you, not to what other people are saying. Like, stop focusing on what other creators are doing, because all creators have had to start somewhere. Comment your socials down below. I will subscribe, I will comment, I will follow your Instagram, because I'm here to support you, just like how you guys are supporting me. The last question of the night is, I seem to always be there for my friends, but when it comes to me, they're never there. Question mark, exclamation point. Let's talk about it. Never beg a friend, a significant other, anybody in this life for the bare minimum. Full stop. If you see yourself having to cry over the bare minimum or get upset by the bare minimum and, oh, they didn't do this for me but I did the same thing for them, why won't they do that? When it's common sense, that's enough. I'm not saying straight cut them off, but start to wean yourself away, or maybe just take a step back and look at it and say, I see how you move. Step back, treat them the way they treat you. Like, don't get me wrong, I saw it on TikTok where this girl was saying the same thing, and people in the comments were saying, what if that's just how the person is in a friendship? There's a difference between knowing a person's friendship style than knowing someone is genuinely not interested in being a reliable person in your life. There's a massive difference, and you feel the energy shift, and it's as simple. Sometimes with this as well, it comes with like outgrowing people, or maybe just not seeing eye to eye. Like, I don't know, but my best advice is honestly to step back and just kind of watch them, see how they are, then, you know, decide for how you should move next. Because the worst thing you could do is do the most for someone who is doing so little, because it's not worth it, and it drains your energy, it drains your time, and it's just, you know, it won't help you in the long run. So that's my best advice when it comes to that question. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of my responses today. Thank you so much for all the lovely people that had responded to my question on Instagram. By the way, go follow me at Nessa Reid with 2 D's, and you'll be able to, you know, get involved with other videos. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and do all that lovely stuff on my channel. Comment down below some experience you've had with some of the topics I've covered today, and hopefully we'll be able to have a really nice conversation in the comment section below. I love you, and I'm gonna have to leave you. Bye.